Welcome back to Retire Wealthy, the channel dedicated to helping you retire with confidence. If you're a man over 50 who's serious about retirement planning and financial security, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into a crucial question. How much money do you really need to retire? Trust me, most people get this completely wrong. Now, let's clear something up right from the start. Retirement isn't about hitting an arbitrary savings number. It's about maintaining a comfortable lifestyle without the fear of outliving your money. You've probably heard experts toss out numbers, $1 million, $2 million, even $3 million, as if everyone's situation were identical. But retirement is personal, and a cookie-cutter approach just won't cut it. So let's unpack this step by step. First things first, there's a massive misconception out there that expenses magically disappear when you retire. Sure, commuting costs vanish, but guess what? You're likely to spend more on hobbies, travel, dining out, and yes, even healthcare. In fact, the average retiree spends about 80% to 100% of their pre-retirement income each year. So if you're currently earning around $60,000 annually, expect retirement expenses of at least $48,000 to $60,000 per year, or possibly more. But let's simplify this with a clear example. Imagine your lifestyle currently requires around $50,000 a year to live comfortably. Easy enough, right? But here's the catch. Inflation doesn't retire when you do. Historically, inflation averages around 3% per year, meaning that over the next 10 or 20 years, your cost of living could rise dramatically. In 20 years, your $50,000 lifestyle could easily cost you over $90,000 annually. That's almost double your current expenses just to maintain the exact same lifestyle. Let's talk about the famous 4% rule for a moment. You've probably heard of it. Financial experts often suggest you withdraw just 4% of your retirement savings each year to avoid running out of money. Under this rule, you'd need $1.25 million invested to withdraw $50,000 per year. But here's the problem. This rule was formulated decades ago under assumptions that don't always hold true today. It assumes stable markets and about 30 years of retirement. Yet, many of us could realistically spend 35 or even 40 years in retirement due to increased life expectancy. With market volatility and rising inflation, many experts now recommend a more conservative withdrawal rate, closer to 3%, for complete peace of mind. At a 3% withdrawal rate, you'd need roughly $1.67 million in retirement savings to confidently fund that same $50,000 annual expense. That's a substantial difference. And that's why knowing your precise numbers and your unique circumstances is critical.
Now, let's talk about another significant factor: Social Security. It's an essential component of retirement planning, but it's often misunderstood. Most retirees claim benefits as soon as they're eligible, usually around age 62. But did you know that taking Social Security at age 62 can permanently reduce your monthly payments by up to 30%? On the other hand, waiting until age 70 can boost your benefits dramatically by about 8% per year you delay. This simple choice can mean tens of thousands of extra dollars over your lifetime. Healthcare is another retirement reality many underestimate. Fidelity estimates that an average retired couple today will spend around $300,000 on healthcare throughout retirement. And this doesn't even include long-term care costs. Factor in potential home care, assisted living, or nursing home stays, and you could easily see costs soar beyond $500,000. Feeling anxious? Don't be. Let's take control with clear, actionable steps. Step 1 is straightforward. Get brutally honest about your current expenses. Track every dollar you spend for a month, from utility bills and groceries to entertainment and travel. Multiply that monthly figure by 12 for your yearly expense. Accuracy here will make a massive difference later. Step 2. Factor inflation into your plans. A good rule of thumb is to estimate about 3% inflation per year. This means your retirement savings must not only support your lifestyle today, but keep pace with rising costs tomorrow. Step 3. Determine your guaranteed income streams. Social Security, pensions, rental properties, or annuities can significantly offset your required retirement savings. Subtract these guaranteed sources of income from your annual expense target, and the remaining balance must come from your retirement investments. Let's illustrate this clearly. Suppose your target annual spending in retirement is $60,000. If your guaranteed income, like Social Security and pension, totals $25,000 per year, you'll need your savings to generate the remaining $35,000 annually. Using a conservative 3% withdrawal rate, you would need approximately $1.17 million invested.
Now, there's another factor most people forget: taxes. Retirement account withdrawals from traditional 401ks or IRAs are taxable. That means Uncle Sam will be taking his share. To minimize tax impacts, it might make sense to utilize Roth IRAs or even strategically convert some traditional funds to Roth accounts before retirement. Consulting with a tax advisor can often pay dividends, quite literally, in retirement. Speaking of advisors, let's quickly touch on whether you need professional guidance. If managing investments, taxes, healthcare costs, and estate planning sounds complicated, don't hesitate to seek professional help. Good financial advisors don't just manage your investments, they help you navigate complex decisions that directly affect your retirement security. Often, they save you far more money than their fees cost. Let's also discuss a common retirement goal: leaving a financial legacy for your family. If this matters greatly to you, your required retirement nest egg will naturally be higher. However, if your primary focus is your own retirement comfort, you'll likely need less. Clarifying these goals now can help ensure you have exactly what you need. Finally, let's address a topic often overlooked: unexpected expenses. Home repairs, car replacements, medical emergencies, these can quickly deplete your retirement savings if you're unprepared. Experts recommend setting aside at least 12 to 18 months of living expenses in easily accessible cash or low-risk investments as an emergency fund. Having a safety net provides significant peace of mind.
Now, let's pull everything together clearly. Here's your simplified step-by-step checklist for determining your retirement savings number. Calculate your annual retirement expenses accurately. Factor in inflation realistically, approximately 3% per year. Subtract guaranteed income sources like Social Security and pensions. Decide on a safe withdrawal rate. 3% is conservative and safer. Account for taxes and consider tax-efficient strategies. Plan for healthcare and potential long-term care costs. Include an emergency fund for unexpected expenses. Consult a financial professional if you feel uncertain. Ultimately, retirement planning is all about clarity. There is no magic one-size-fits-all number. Your retirement amount is as unique as your fingerprints. But if you plan realistically, adjust your expectations, and remain proactive, your retirement years can truly become your golden years. Thanks for spending your time with us today at Retire Wealthy. Remember, smart planning today means a stress-free tomorrow. See you in the next video.